What's up, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to another video. Today is the review for the 100th race at Talladega, the 200,019 Geico Thunder. You just heard that. Today was the 100th race from the Geico Thunder, and I think it was one to remember for sure. Overall, this race was really fun to watch, and it's been one of the best restrictor plate races that I've watched in a long time. And there's definitely quite a bit to discuss from this week's Talladega race. So let's go. First caution came out on the race on lap 12 when Bubba Wallace tried to make a daring move to pass Ryan Blaney. He gave a really bad bump, and Blaney had to block. Blaney, it's Bubba's fault completely. I'm not trashing Bubba, but I think Bubba could have not been so aggressive pushing Blaney. Blaney had to throw a block, and Blaney had no choice if he wanted to not wreck. Bubba, unfortunately, because it spun out, and he collected Denny Hamlin, Michael McDowell, Kevin Harvick, Clint Bowyer, Matt Tifft. Matt Tifft ended up falling out of the race because he got part of his radiator fan from the splitter stuck in the car. That was kind of weird to see. And pretty much those guys were out, except Bowyer. Bowyer continued, but everyone else fell out of the race and was involved in the first crash. Actually, Hamlin, I think, continued that as well after that. And then we went green pretty much for the next 4 laps. Oh, also, a bunch of guys got speeding penalties. Kyle Busch got a speeding penalty. Chase Elliott got a speeding penalty. I think there were 10 guys that got a speeding penalty. Also, 10 guys had to go to the back at the start of this race. Newman, Hamlin, Stenhouse, Kyle Busch, Truex, Eric Jones, Reed Sorensen, Cody Ware, and Brendan Gaughan all had to go to the back. Everyone except Gaughan had to go back for unapproved adjustments. And Brendan Gaughan had to go back because Tyler Reddick qualified because Brendan Gaughan was having I think a kid. So yeah, they were having a baby coming out of a girl without it. So yeah, Brendan Gaughan had to go back. But that in the first stage, all those guys pretty much done for the day. And then we went green for the next 40 laps. After all that was done, and racing was definitely intense the first stage. It was really fun to watch. Joe Logano had a great car. Keselowski had a great car. Eric Almirola. Ford had the upper hand early in this race. And coming to the end of stage number 1, to the end of the first stage, Ty Dillon scored the stage. I'm sorry. I remember who won the race because I filmed this 6 hours after the race. Ty Dillon got the win in stage number 1. Then pit stops happened. Went back green for the rest of the stage, but then some guys pitted, others stayed out. At the end of the first stage as well, fuel became an issue. And we went green for the next 50 laps. Nothing happened pretty much at this point, except really good racing. There was single file train racing for sure at the end of the second stage. And coming to the end of stage 2, Chase Elliott was able to pull out because they pitted and the Fords got behind. And Chase Elliott won the stage 2. Then we had the restart, and we went green for about 15 laps. And then the caution came out for debris. Not really knowing what the debris was for. Then we had the pit stop. And then we went green for a long time. Then we had a pit stop take place. The green flag pit stop was just really bizarre. Fox, great job, by the way, on a lot of your issues. Messing up Austin Dillon, showing that Austin Dillon drove the 00 on the Coco Family Update. Yes, if you didn't see that, Austin Dillon was apparently driving the 00. And then we had a really bizarre pit stop that NASCAR and Fox did not televise. Again, NASCAR and Fox has got to get their shit together because the Fox team is atrocious. They don't come back to cautions anymore. They did it the first one, and it's just atrocious. Then we had the pit stop, and a bunch of really crazy things happened. Brad Keselowski slid on the pit road and spun into his pit and came to a complete stop. He was able to turn it back around and get back going racing. That was insane. Keselowski just slid right into his pit stop because he was the first car onto pit road to pit. And then went green right till the end, and then about 10 to go, we had the big one take place with 7 laps to go. Eric Almirola gave a really big push to Chris Buescher, and unfortunately because of it, he clipped Chris Buescher around. This would take out Truex. Violent hits here, too. Truex got involved. Justin Haley got involved, who's making his first race debut and was doing an excellent job. And DiBarito also got involved. Very violent wreck. I'm glad everybody's okay. Everyone walked away safely. This would end up bringing the red flag, and the race took about 10 minutes. And then we had a quick yellow for a pit stop. And then we went back green. And Chase Elliott jumps out to the front, and Chase Elliott doing what he does. Logano, if you had on the restart, Logano, who had a really good car, is able to really hold off these guys really well today. But on the restart, Chase Elliott was able to push his way to the front, and Chase Elliott is able to get to the lead to the white flag. Coming to the white flag, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. spins out on the front stretch, and he crashes into the outside wall. I thought they were going to bring the caution out, but they let him continue race. There was debris on the front stretch, so they probably should have cleaned it up. Then they got to the back stretch. Chase is still leading, and then the next big wreck happens. Believe someone clipped Stenhouse, and a 6-car wreck takes place. 5-car wreck. William Byron gets involved. Larson, David Reagan, and Jeff Renard, they all wreck. Larson went tumbling down the backstretch into the inside wall. I'm glad Larson's okay. That was a very violent wreck. He flipped several times, and it was a really, really, really bad wreck. But coming to the race, ending under caution, Chase Elliott is able to score his first win of the season, and he wins his 4th career race here at Talladega and his first super speedway win. Chase got the win. Let's go. For those of you who know, Chase Elliott's my second favorite driver behind Larson. So it sucks. It was kind of bittersweet win in a sense because Larson wrecked, but also Chase got the win, and I'm pumped Chase got that win, baby. First win of the year for Chevy. Also, like I just mentioned, first win for Chevy since Kansas last year, and first win for them this year. Now, let's go through the results, and then we'll go through the standings as well. So, Chase Elliott wins. Alex Bowman second. Good run for Bowman. Ryan Preece third. Nice run for Ryan Preece. Joey Logano fourth. Probably had the dominant car all day. I'm pretty sure he led the most laps. No, Chase Elliott actually led the most laps in this race. Did he? Yeah, Chase Elliott actually led the most laps. Hot damn. Hot damn. Joey Logano fourth. Daniel Hemrick fifth. Great run for Hemrick. The rookies did good today. Third and fifth. Great runs for them. Kurt Busch sixth. Ryan Newman 7th. Brendan Gaughan 8th. Excellent run for Brendan Gaughan. Eric Almirola and Kyle Busch finishes 10th. Kyle Busch's 10th straight top 10 finish. I don't know what he's up against now for longest streaks of top 10 start the year, but Kyle Busch is having an excellent year. I mean, he's the favorite to win the championship, and another great run. He had a really good car today, too. He could have easily won. I picked him to suck, but he did a great job. Corey LaJoie 11th. Great run for Corey LaJoie. Daniel Suarez 12th, good run for Suarez. 13th, Keselowski. 14th, Austin Dillon. 15th, Ryan Blaney. 16th, Paul Menard. 17th, Ty Dillon. 18th, Reed Sorensen. 19th, Eric Jones. 20th, Mark Truex Jr. 21st, William Byron. 22nd, Jeff Renard. 23rd, David Reagan. 24th, Kyle Larson. 25th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 26th, Ross Chastain. 27th, Parker Claiborne. 28th, Cody Ware. 29th, Clint Boyer. 30th, Chris Buescher. 31st, Matt DiBarito. 32nd, Justin Haley. 33rd, Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson, he had an issue. Apparently, he cut a tire. He had to go to the pits, and this would kill his race. He finished like 10 laps down. Landon Castle, 34th. Stantonberry, 35th. Denny Hamlin, 36th. 37th, Matt Tifft. 38th, Kevin Harvick. 39th, Bubba Wallace. And 40th place, Michael McDowell. Oh, yeah, let's talk about the race. Overall, this race was the best Talladega race in a few years' time. And it was an excellent race. Package definitely was fun to watch. You could get such good runs, and it was kind of hard to block. And we saw a lot of lead changes in this race today. We saw we saw 38 lead changes, which is the most in quite some time here in the Cup Series at Talladega. And great race overall, a lot of different leaders. There wasn't really a dominant car, even though Chase Elliott led 45 laps. He didn't have the best car, it seemed like. It seemed like at times Logano had the best car, Eric Almirola had the best car, Keselowski had the best car, Joe Logano. All those guys seemed like they had good cars. There wasn't one straight dominant car. There were just a lot of good cars today. Even Kyle Larson, who unfortunately wrecked, had a really good car. He was coming in charge in the front. Kurt Busch, too. Kyle Busch had a great car. The racing was so good, there wasn't a dominant guy in. I know there were points in this race where single file came into play, but that was for field's sake, and I understand why they did that. Really wasn't that bad at single file train racing, and the race was so fun to watch. side-by-side racing, and it was an overall great race. I am going to give this race an 8.5. Not actually giving this race a 9. I would give it a 9.5, but the single file race they had at the point, that kind of was janky shit, and that was not a good thing to see. But overall, I thought the race was really good, and because of that, let's now look into the point standings of this race. So, let's look at the point standings. So, Kyle Busch leads, Denny Hamlin second, Brad Keselowski third, Joe Logano fourth, Mark Truex Jr. fifth, and Chase Elliott sixth. Oh, those are the guys who are locked in by wins, so Chase is up to sixth. Also, Chase up to seventh in the regular point standings. Kevin Harvick seventh, Kurt Busch eighth, Ryan Blaney ninth, Clint Bowyer 10th, Eric Almirola, actually tied for 10th with Eric Almirola's Clint Bowyer. Daniel Suarez 12th, Austin 13th, Ryan Newman 14th, Alex Bowman 15th, Jimmy Johnson 16th. Surprise is definitely to see in here is Alex Bowman all of a sudden in the playoffs, and Ryan Newman 14th. A notable driver that is not in the top, even in the top 20, is Kyle Larson. My God, Larson is having an atrocious season. His bad luck just continues to really show. He's having the worst luck he's ever had, and bad breaks are coming left and right, and it's not fun to see Kyle Larson sucking this year, and it's not fun to watch. It's not really fun to watch. But anyhow, yeah, that is a review from Talladega. It was a great race overall. Great weekend. Chase got the win. Chase wins the 100th race in Talladega. Woo! Anyhow, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on so you know if I have videos on my channel. Leave a comment your opinions of the race. And share this video out to your family and friends. Can we get 5 likes on this video? I appreciate it. Also, follow me on Twitter. Link in the description. Also might be in the YouTube bio eventually. And follow me on my Facebook page. Link in the description as well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.